Hey, how's everybody doing? So this is the reservation homesteader. So this is Thanksgiving week. So one tradition that we have is we like to pit turkeys. It's something that my family's been doing for a while, and we have lots of fun with it. So the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, what we do is we get our mesquite ready. People use various ways. Some people just dig holes in the ground. I'm using barrels, which makes life a little bit easier, but the problem with the barrels is they'll get old and you got to take them out. So one of my barrels is old, so I'm gonna have to take it out. I did dig a bigger pit maybe a couple months ago, and I was planning on using it, and then once I looked at it this past weekend, I was like, geez, it's gonna be too big. I'm gonna be doing 4 turkeys. So for 4 turkeys, it's way too big. It may be maybe the size of a sheep for a good sheep, or I don't know, a much bigger piece of meat than 4 turkeys. So you'll see, that the meat comes out perfect, and it's the easiest form of cooking, as long as you don't mind, dealing with fire and smoke. But other than that, it's a really simple form of cooking, and it makes life so much easier on Thanksgiving Day. You literally just wake up and pull your turkeys out of the pit. That's all there is to it, and then you can worry about your sides. And actually, in the past we've put Dutch ovens in our pit with vegetables and other things. So this right here are the meat pits. So these are just 55-gallon drums put in the ground, and you can see that one has a hole in it, so I just take out some of the mud. That one still has some coals in it, so I should just be able to reheat them, but it probably takes at least about 3 hours of burning wood in here. I have some mesquite right here, so I'm going to fill it up right now. That way, when on Wednesday afternoon, I can just start the fires and just let them go. So earlier this week, I recorded, the pits themselves and what they look like. I put some wood in there because we did get rain this week, so I wanted to make sure that I had some dry wood to start it off with. And we didn't really get that much rain, so I kind of got lucked out. But so I started the pits on fire when I got home from work, so this is where they're at right now. And what I like to do is I like to burn them down until I get 18 inches of hot coals. But I'll show that in a later video. But right now, this is how it looks. So, nothing super complicated here. They're just 55-gallon drums in the ground and mesquite wood in them. Alright, so we got the turkey in an oven bag. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it in a burlap sack. So what we have is baling twine right here. So we're cutting it, and this is what we're going to use to secure the burlap sack. So now I got the baling twine, and I'm tying it around the burlap sack. So it's basically like a burrito with baling twine securing it. Alright, so now we're wetting down the burlap sacks to make sure they get nice and wet. They're really soaked. Now we're putting the turkeys in the barrels. You see this one still has some flame on it. So this one should probably be good to go now. We want to make sure there's no flame. So there's still a flame, so we have to wait a little bit longer.
Right center.
Yeah. Alright, so we put the last turkey in. Do you want to cover it up? So now all we're going to do, there's some plywood over there, a little piece.
A piece. Okay.
A little bit more. So it's push it in a little bit more. Yeah, like that. That's good. Yeah. So we're going to bury it so there's no smoke coming out, because once oxygen gets in there, a flame can start, and you don't want that. You want it to be like a man-made oven. So now we're going to cover it up with dirt. So this is what the turkey looks like after you take the baling twine off from it. It's like a bag of meat. Don't even have to cut it. Wow. Juicy. Wow, yeah, look at that. Came out good.